Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. over at Bomb First did not predict anything. In fact, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. was negligent in the death of 2Pac Shakur by failing to adequately secure 2Pac like Suge Knight asked him to. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Life is like playing cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY, Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button notification. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also tell a friend. And like I always say, if this is your first time tuning in to Straight Game TV and you would like to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and hit what looks like that little bell notification right below this video, the little bell. It's very much appreciated. I'm going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, they keep speaking and they keep revealing more as to their negligence involving the death of 2Pac Shakur. Yesterday, there was a video made by Bomb First and Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. and wherein Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. Claimed to be.
I was always Suge right hand and confidant, if you really want to, from the whole time I came around after about 95.
If that is true, and if that is so, then where was Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. on September 7th, 1996? Because in his own words,
how can you fail at something if you weren't supposed to be there and you wasn't there, or you refused to do something?
So how is it now in 2023 that Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. is claiming that he was Suge Knight's right-hand man? And he owned the security company in which, on that night in particular, no security was around 2Pac or with Suge Knight on September 7th, 1996. So much so, after stating that he was Suge's.
I was always Suge right hand and confidant, if you really want to, from the whole time I came around after about 95.
He stated the truth, that he wasn't.
How can you fail at something if you weren't supposed to be there and you wasn't there, or you refused to do something?
So now, we know the facts behind that, despite what Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. has told us, right? And so we know that Suge said out of his mouth that he had asked Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. to send more security.
Is, those guys, if you go back and watch the film, they was already stalking Pac, like watching him. So that just tipped the iceberg when something happened. But there was a plan already to do something to him.
Yeah.
And that's why, like I said, I had two of the toughest guys for him, and Reggie pulled them off of me. It didn't have to happen. I told him to send 5 guys from the club to there, and they never said nobody.
In the same video that was made, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. once again tries to infuse and confuse his listeners by also asking the question, how could he fail 2Pac in Vegas that night, right? After 2Pac fired him before Vegas that night.
Either I'm a fail or I was fired. Which one was it?
Listen, let me listen, because this is a new one. You gotta listen to this one. Now, in previous videos, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. has said, oh no, I didn't know about being fired. I never got the letter.
Yasmin put that out because I said something that she didn't like, and she had some letter she put up. I can't say that I got it or didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't know about it. Because I sure would. I'm the type of nigga to be like, fuck that nigga.
But in this recent video, as of yesterday, he's asking the question, saying, well, if I was fired, how could I have failed 2Pac when I didn't have to be somewhere that people are saying that I should have been? Right? This is what he said. Let me give you some context. So in this other video that I made, I talked about the letter that was sent by Yasmin Fula to Death Row's offices. Frank Alexander say he received it. The office secretary at that particular time say he received it. And best believe that Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. received it. But remember, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. tried to claim that this letter, or that he did receive a letter sometime in April. And they discussed it at the House of Blues at a Keyshawn Johnson, a draft party in '96, right? Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. came out of his mouth and he actually said this. Listen.
And so we went to this party. It was the night of the draft, on the 1996 draft date. Keyshawn Johnson had a draft party at the House of Blues. And 2Pac showed up. And I don't know who he was with. He probably was with Big Syke and Bogart. I don't even know if Bogart was still around yet. But Big Syke and somebody like the chick was like, Reg, where's Pac security at, man? Where's his security? I was like, that nigga sent me a letter over the day, faxing me, firing me. I don't play no games. That nigga don't want no security on him. Cool. That's less of a headache than me trying to find somebody to work. And Suge looked at me and Suge like, we was right there in the middle of the club at House of Blue. So Reggie, don't play like that, man. Don't play like that. Pac, number one, he don't pay you no way. He ain't hired you no way. I hired you. I paid him. Don't play like that. So
what that tells you and what that tells me is that Reggie's a liar, because Reggie is now in the video yesterday, right? Basically asking a question that he already knew the answer to, based on the fact that he said that when Suge allegedly asked him at the House of Blues how come he didn't have any security on 2Pac at that particular time, right? He said he got a letter, which he didn't get no letter, right? You have to understand, he basically said that Suge told him.
So Reggie, don't play like that, man. Don't play like that. Pac, number one, he don't pay you no way. He ain't hired you no way. I hired you. I paid him. Don't play like that. So
you understand? Suge said what? 2Pac don't pay you no way. I pay you, Reggie. Stop playing. This is from Reggie the Rat Wright Jr.'s own mouth in reference to what Suge Knight said in April of 1996. May, June, July, August. That's 4 months, allegedly, right? September, 5 months before the incident goes down in Vegas, right? So now, in the video yesterday, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. asked this question. How can, I'm gonna let him give it to you how he gave it to you. Listen.
Me and Suge very rarely talk, and I spits back and forth and all of that. I just tell a story. I don't go make enough shit on Suge. I ain't never made up nothing on him. He got a made up lie out on me, talking about he called me for fire security and all of that, and I refused to send it to him. But I always got this question. I'm a failed security guard, which I'm a company. Wasn't there one? But how can I be, either I'm a fail or I was fired? Which one was it? That question bothers me all the time. How can you fail at something if you weren't supposed to be there and you wasn't there or you refused to do something?
And the answer to that question is that 2Pac don't pay you no way. I pay you, Reggie. Stop playing. Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. did not do what Suge Knight said in Vegas when Suge told him to send 5 more security guards. You have to understand this, right? By him asking that question that he asked in his recent video shows and proves that he was complicit in the death of 2Pac Shakur by negligence, by malfeasance, by a total disregard to his duty as the head of security for Death Row Records. Absolutely, 2Pac had fired him on August 27th, 1996. But that did not alleviate or relieve Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. of his security duties to Death Row. I'll give you a perfect example. When I seen 2Pac the first time at the Hollywood Athletic Club, he had security with him. He was on his own personal time. He wasn't on Death Row time. What 2Pac was saying and sending in that letter, he was basically saying that he's firing Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. and his security company as his personal security. He did not want none of them to be around him, to be rolling with him when he was on his personal time, period. In Las Vegas, when Suge Knight asked Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. to send 5 more security guards, that was in turn a direction and an order to an employee from their boss, Suge, to Reggie, send 5 more security guards, and he sent nobody. That's negligence.
And Reggie pulled them off of me. It didn't have to happen. I told him to send 5 guys from the club to there, and they never sent nobody.
That's how you could fail Suge Knight and 2Pac Shakur in Las Vegas when you was supposed to be there because Suge was your right-hand man.
I was always Suge right hand and confidant if you really want to, from the whole time I came around after about 95.
And not at Club 662 doing who knows what, right? That's how you failed 2Pac Shakur, by pulling the security guards off of 2Pac that night. This is not Chinese arithmetic, man. So when he asked the question, he already knew the answer to the question. He was just hoping that you didn't really do the head work that it takes to weave around these lies, right? That's how you failed Suge and 2Pac in Las Vegas. Dereliction of duty. You didn't do what you were supposed to do, and you know you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Remember that, guys. So like I said, once again, when you look behind the veil of lies, the misdirection, the misinformation, you'll see the facts. But like I said, he said it. I was Suge's right-hand man. But yet, his right-hand man wasn't next to him, you know, at the MGM Grand that night. How could I fail somebody, was his question. How could I fail somebody when I had been fired, when I didn't have to be there or wasn't supposed to be there to begin with? When all in actuality you were, because you were still the security for Death Row. And when Suge asked you to send 5 more security guards, you were supposed to do that, and you didn't. That's how. Of course, like I said, Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. was fired factually by 2Pac Shakur on August 27th, 1996. Right? And he knew, based on the information that or the conversation, or basically what he said that happened in some Keyshawn Johnson draft party, that Suge already had told him 4 months earlier because he said 2Pac had sent another letter before that, firing him. And Suge had told him, according to Reggie out his own mouth, 2Pac don't pay you no way. I pay you, Reggie. Stop playing.
So Reggie, don't play like that, man. Don't play like that. Pac, number one, he don't pay you no way. He ain't hired you no way. I hired you. I paid him. Don't play like that. So
that's how in Las Vegas that night you knew that you were supposed to be there and doing what Suge Knight said, because Suge Knight paid you as the head of security for Death Row Records, even though you had been fired on August 27th, 1996 by 2Pac Shakur. Get it? I hope this resonates. So you can pull that stuff, with the people that don't really understand and know what's going on, but you can't pull that on me. I understand who you are now. Your worst mistake was calling me out and calling me names, brother. And I never said nothing to you. You took my intellectual property and tried to flip it and use it against me when me and myself, when I went on the Art of Dialogue and presented the bail agreement showing what happened in regards to 2Pac. Not taking nothing away from Suge. Suge played his role. Suge is Suge Knight. Suge gonna be a legend and he going down in history. And if you think that you're gonna ride his coattail down into history in regards to what it is that happened, then when Suge said to send those 5 security guards, that's what you were supposed to do, but you didn't do it. That is a dereliction of your duty. You failed Suge Knight and 2Pac Shakur in Las Vegas that night. Your inadequacy is the reason, partially, as to why 2Pac and Suge were allowed to be shot at that night. You were not on your job, sir. And so when you say what you say and you ask those questions that you already know the answer to, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you continually commentate on things in which you have no true knowledge, firsthand knowledge about in regards to that, right? And one more thing, and I'm going to leave you with this. He said also,
but I hate when dudes like that just throw shit like that out because it salty up the investigation, because you mad at somebody, you want to go ahead and put a murder case and throw some accusations against somebody. It ain't cool. It ain't cool.
What investigation? Now he's upset about it and somebody disturbing or disrupting the investigation into 2Pac Shakur and the brother Notorious B.I.G.'s death. According to Reggie the Rat Wright Jr., he said. So what is he talking about? Once again, trying to appear to be the problem solver, but yet he is the antagonist and more a part of the problem than anything. He said on Vlad, he said that Russell Poole got it right in regards to who killed Biggie. So why now is Reggie the Rat Wright Jr. talking about somebody messing up the investigation? You basically already told it. You said that Russell Poole got it right when he was talking about Suge. You thought I didn't catch that, did you? You see what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah, you're trying to play hero, man. You're no hero, man. You're no hero. Like I said once again, you're a failed drug dealer. You're a failed money launderer. You're a failed police officer. And you failed 2Pac Shakur and Suge Knight on September 7th, 1996, man. That is without a doubt. Not from just what I'm saying or what Suge's saying by not sending the 5 security guards. Michael Moore said it. Frank Alexander said it. That's 3 people. Suge, Michael Moore, and Frank Alexander, all saying the same thing. You a petty, man. You a petty dude. And you know you a petty dude. That's why anytime anybody mention anything about Biggie, it gets under your skin. Then you claim to be, you know, this, that, and the other, the 2Pac, and so on and so forth. And, you know, you'll comment about stuff you don't know nothing about in regards to that. And then the first thing you do when you can't win the art of conversation, if you will, or the art of the debate, if you will, is you resort to those little elementary school tactics and calling names. But remember, we know how you felt about 2Pac.
Yasmin put that out because I said something that she didn't like, and she had some letter she put up. I can't say that I got it or didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't know about it. Because I sure would. I'm the type of nigga to be like, fuck that nigga.
Your boy DELRAY, straight gang.